Another good road win for our football team this past weekend. Valley came out and played a great football game. They fought hard the entire 4 quarters, but very pleased with coming out of Itabena with the win. Jacoby Morgan, we started him this past weekend. He did some good stuff out there, played tough, led our football team, so very excited. Defense was very dominant from beginning to the end. You know, they did get that late touchdown, but very pleased with our defense. I think we had 12 total tackles for loss, 3 turnovers, 8 sacks. So good performance by our football team. Looking forward to this week against Pine Bluff.
Morgan's the quarterback going forward?
Yeah, he'll be starting this week. We'll put him out there. He had a good day today. Just got to clean some timing issues up with him and the receivers. You know, you can expect that with him this last week being his first start. But they look pretty good out there today.
Was Jason not healthy enough, or did you see something in practice that said Jacobian's not good?
Just wanted a new spark, you know, just see what Jacobian can do. If you think back earlier in the season, those 2 guys were competing until Jacobian had the surgery. He had hurt his finger, so he had the surgery, so it kind of set him back, but he's been getting better day in, day out. So we just wanted to get a new spark, new energy going last weekend.
Coach, how did you know about him, or can you talk about the recruiting process of him in the portal?
Recruited him out of high school at Canton High when I got here in 2019. Went over and watched him play a couple times. Great family, great young man. But Syracuse came in and, you know, kind of took him from me. So he always stayed in touch with the family and everything. So things wasn't going as well for him up there, and he decided to come back.
Coach, can you talk about the fumbles that maybe they said that his dad came in from overseas from being in the service, that maybe that attributed to his nerves?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you start and your first start as a quarterback, you know, you're going to have nerves. You know, that's why I think and I know he'll be better this week. Not saying he was just bad last weekend, but he'll be better this week. Like I said, getting more reps with the first team, with those receivers, with the offensive line, running backs and everything. We'll cater some things that he can do and help us out offensively.
Pine Bluff has been struggling this year. Do they do anything that may pose a threat for you guys?
Well, we look at it like this. Everybody gets up for Jackson State, you know, and that's what I told the team this morning in team meeting. I told them that after practice. Everybody's going to get up to play us, and it's still a football game got to be played. You know we got to play mistake-free football. We can't go out there and fumble 5 times in a football game, lose 3 of those fumbles, and still be expecting to win football games. So we just got to worry about what we do on an every down basis.
I understand Valley is, you know, about an hour 45 away, but you guys have been on the road a tremendous amount for this season. It's very unique. How has that kind of been for you guys, just only playing a couple home games and pretty much just being on the road for most of your season?
It was challenging. It's been challenging, but now it's kind of, you gotten used to it, you know. So what we got to do, though, like I told the team, we know we play well on the road and we hadn't played a lot of home games, but we got to play well at home when we do have those opportunities to play at home. But it's been a challenge, but we've grown accustomed to it, and, you know, that's what the schedule says, so we still got to line up and play.
Can you give us an update on Herb Mulligan, his status?
He got out the boot today. He was walking around a little bit. He did some jogging. He was missed this past weekend. You know, he means a lot to this offense, to this football team, you know. So he was out the boot today. We'll evaluate him on tomorrow and see how it goes. He still has some soreness, though, in that ankle.
Coach, back to what you said about defense. This game, y'all had 21 while y'all had the team down to 6. With multiple sacks, the tackles, in the turnovers, would you say that the goal for this game was having the team play more defense than offense?
Never the goal. You don't really know how the flow of a game is going to go, but when the defense is out there, we expect them to dominate. And, you know, that's what we talk about with those guys over there. We play a lot of guys in the secondary, a lot of guys up front and at the linebacker position, and all of them can play football. That group on the defensive side is really starting to come together with trust, understanding what Coach Bradley wants as the defensive coordinator, and that's what people are starting to see right now.
Talking about that defense, does it kind of take some pressure off the offense to know that, like, hey, if we mess up or something, the defense usually got our backs?
Right, and that's what I've been telling the offensive guys. Just go out there and play. You know, when this defense is playing that kind of a high-level football game, and you know, we can't turn the football over, but just go out there and play a little carefree, let it hang out, and just go. You know, and that's what I told them. Just play the game fast. Defense is going to create turnovers. That's what they're doing every week. You know, they 3 interceptions this last game. but they've been doing that in the previous games before. So it's good that they give us those extra opportunities. But I tell the offensive guys, don't put any pressure on yourself and just go out there and, you know, play the game.
Because you've got 28 to 30 graduates or seniors, how do you do about trying to evaluate for next year, still trying to win this year? Because I know you have to be looking at what you need and going forward.
Well, we're recruiting well right now. We hitting on some really good kids. I think we got like 4 or 5 offensive line commitments, a few receiver commitments, a really good quarterback coming in from the state of Texas. So the coaching staff, including myself, all of us, we're doing a good job of understanding and, you know, preparing for that when that time comes.